All right. Investigate the garden. Let's go over there. Hey, Mom. Man, you know what I'm looking forward to, Mom?
These damn Ozeron.
I'm looking forward to Saturday nights. Just watched a spoiler on YouTube for the end of episode 91 of Critical Role.
Tried to kill our Sun King.
You're the one watching the spoilers, man.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Looks like Alita left a few things behind.
There's a guard under the last king.
What's in this bottle? Ugh, it smells like ash or rotten eggs. I better pour that out. Aren't these for spying far away? Why would you need a spyglass in the garden? I guess she was doing some gardening. Something buried. No, something dug up. It must have left a trail.
There we go. More Planet Crafter. Yeah, man, that game's fun, dude.
No, I'm awake and alert. Damn it.
Flower petals. Why would she take flowers from her own garden?
Did you find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
I bet there's a traitorous Ozeron.
Let your guard down.
Hardy little plant. You'll help. The petals end here, at the water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place? Ropes. To tie up a boat that isn't here. Maybe she took the boat to that island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim.
Which? That island. Okay. Hey, Two Talon. Smiley day to you. Got him!
The boat. This looks promising.
Hi!
Hello.
Is that you?
Stay back! It's not safe! Get out of here while you can! I'm
not gonna leave you like this.
Be careful! You did it!
Hello? No? Okay. Oh, she's up on that rock. How was that protecting you?
Looks like someone's creating a garden here.
Who are you? How did you learn to fight like that? What are you even doing here?
Maybe you can start by answering a few of my questions. What are you doing on this island?
I come here to be alone.
Do you know your father fears you're dead?
I'm surprised he even noticed I was gone.
He has the whole village looking for you. He's worried.
The snap maw kept me. You took care of it, so thank you. I should be fine now.
Why did you bring flowers here?
No real reason. I'm trying to make this a place for us. For all of us.
Who's us? Is there someone else here?
No. I was going to surprise my friends with what I made. There's no one else here, obviously.
Let's go back to the village together.
I need to finish
Sus.
planting my garden. Just a little more time. I'll be fine, I promise.
You know, I think I'll take a little more time too. To look around.
You don't need to do that.
I really do. Bedrolls. 2 of them. And a set of cups. She must not have been alone here. Looks like Alita has a friend. Alita, if you came here to be alone, why are there 2 bedrolls? And don't lie to me this time.
By the sun, I don't know where he is.
Who?
A troll. He lights a fire signal when it's safe to meet him, but he's not here.
Who's a troll?
A friend I've known since childhood. I'd be planting in the garden and he'd dump worms down my back. I hated that. But the last few months we'd meet here and everything was different. We talked for hours. He helped me plant that garden. I couldn't wait to see him again. It's like I'm dead and only come alive when I'm here with him. Do you know what that's like?
I can't say that I do. Well then, how did you 2 arrange to meet here?
We came here as kids. After he left, I would come back sometimes. One day, I surprised him here. He smiled from ear to ear. We sat and played like we had as kids, but the war had changed him. Changed us both. We weren't kids anymore. We started meeting in secret. He'd light a fire to signal it was safe for him to leave his post at the Citadel, but last night,
He didn't come?
I've been waiting all night and all day. I haven't seen anyone but you.
Why keep this all secret?
Patral is a soldier for the Karja in Shadow, stationed at the outpost across the lake. It's treason for us to even meet. How could I tell my father? How could I tell anyone?
You know, there's a half-decent chance I may have killed him.
Enough of this. You have to go back.
Please, if you came all this way, will you look for a Tral? He lit the fire on the island not far from here. If I go, he could be killed. We could break the ceasefire. But Honora wouldn't. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm so sorry.
I'll find him if I can, as long as you go home to your father.
I will. But please come find me there. I can't sleep. I can't breathe knowing a troll could be out there, hurting.
Gross. She's in love with some guy. Lame. Love is gross. So, Two Talent, did you watch the whole thing, or did you only watch the speech? Like, the whole thing, I mean, like, what led into that?
That's what's left of the fire. Looks like some sort of scuffle, ending with someone being dragged away.
Hey! Speak up or I'll cut off your other finger. Who were you signaling?
That must be a troll.
Get up here and scream. Want to hear him talk?
Quite a few guards
Hard to
there.
believe that thing fought alongside
Maybe
us.
there's another way in.
I tell you, traitors are everywhere.
I don't know about that.
Sure. As soon as it gets a little hard, people give up. Want to do the easy thing instead of the right thing. Listen to him.
Doesn't sound easy. He's been at it for hours.
I guarantee he lit that fire to signal his Meridian pals to come and save him. Sit back in the capital, easy as you please.
Here they got plenty of food over there.
So what did they do? Doesn't make them right.
That's right before he cast the spell, right?
Never seen a man take a beating like that, and he still won't talk. He's got heart.
Why would anyone follow a king who had his own father murdered? So-called king. How weak.
About to get loud.
let's get her!
Shot! Not yet.
I'll survive! Let's...
That hurt.
Get eyes on her! Keep your eyes up!
No more.
What else you got? Stay in shadow! Look out above!
Yeah, I'd run back downstairs too if I were you.
God!
Yeah, he was very much like, you do realize what you're doing, right?
A troll. Are you a troll? Elita sent me.
Alita. I was gonna ask her to leave with me. To go into the Outlands. Somewhere out in the sun where no shadow could reach us. But we wouldn't have made it. They would have followed me. I know now. Alita, tell her they never learned about our island. She's safe. Give her this. Tell her it's worth it.
A troll? Poor troll. And poor Alita.
And now she knows that he's actually dead. No question.
Ouch.
Yeah, I think the next continuation of that story is on the 2nd. Because tomorrow is not that. Hey, Gary, what's up, man? How are you? I don't follow. What are you talking about? Ah. I think that gets you guys, what are they even called? Do I call them Mindies or Jams? I call them Jams. I should probably rename him Mindy's, because Jamps is an inside joke, but it's also, like, very early in my streaming time, so it doesn't make any sense to 90% of people.
But these Oseram will fleece you given half a chance. Won't find.
Take a look at these wares.
It requires, like, a very long explanation for people to go, like, why are they called
applied to the
Jamps?
city guard the other day.
Sure, just to look.
Amazing.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day.
Hey, he's dead, yo.
Don't say it. I know he's gone.
The Shadow Karja found him. But you should know, he never betrayed you. He wanted you to have this key.
It's a key to the lock he gave me. He said our lives were locked together. Thank you for bringing it back. For all you did for us.
He said it was worth it. All of it. Are you all right?
No. But I will be soon.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Elita, no. Look at me. You don't get to do this. If you die, a Troll's sacrifice will be for nothing. Do you hear me?
Our lives are locked together.
Your lives, not your deaths. Do you think he wanted this for you? He loved you. He died to save you.
How can I live with that?
By not making his sacrifice meaningless.
I'll try.
Please, let me get your father. Will you talk to him?
I guess.
I'm not laughing at this scene, I'm laughing at what Gary said. So stupid.
Won't cost you a shot.
Oh, I love it.
I should have given you a token for your kindness in finding Alita. Is something wrong?
Elita needs you to listen. Right now. Go to the garden, quickly.
I will. At once.
I don't think I will, but
No,
that shit
I'm
is
awake.
funny.
And alert. Ugh, damn it.
Oh, that's funny. Points for that. Okay, so let's look at restore power to the bunker door. That's the power things, of which I do not have them all.
Buy what you
So
need.
that's gonna have to wait. Are there villages I have found but not visited? This one. That one, obviously. Not up here. Platinum! Oh no. Call it Latinum. Okay. So I have not been there. Am I approaching endgame? Not quite. There's still a bit left. I can distinctly remember like 3 or 4 more major missions. And I'm talking like hour-long missions. But I'm probably like 75% if I had to guess. You don't get Latinum, it's a Star Trek thing. I'm a massive Star Trek nerd.
Move along.
When his support is so sorely needed.
What kind of guessing are we making? Guessing?
I meet my uncle.
What kind of
every day
guess?
Just to reminisce about Meridian. Yesterday,
Oh, I think it says I guess. Did I said that? I'm guessing I'm how far through the game I am. I don't remember exactly. Oh, what I'm gonna change my channel plus. Oh, I'm so dumb, dude. I don't pay attention to topic changes in the slightest. I gotta... Let's sell... Antidote for corruption. I'll save that. I guess there's no missions here. Huh. Let's go over here. You've never used one of those? I don't think I did on my first playthrough either. I think the only potions I ever really used were the health potions. And I don't think I ever used the full health potion. I know the next mission is one of my favorites. It's really fun. Or any weapon but the bow. Well, no, I used the rope caster and the slingshot a lot in my first playthrough. I just haven't used them in this playthrough. I used my rope caster a lot in the first playthrough. I would, like, anytime I'd fight a bird, I'd rope cast that bitch. But now I'm just like, it's fine, I can shoot him. I'm gonna go do the next story mission here in a minute. Is there anything of interest here? No? Alright, cool. I guess we'll just keep going down the road then. Right, Cappy? It sounded like it was more like, yes!
Yes! Oh my god!
Well, they're still surprised.
What are you talking about, Moo?
But no more dangerous than we are.
You talking about the number of ads? It's not the number of ads, it's length of time. It's 2 minutes. If it's 1 2-minute ad or like 10, 20-second ads. Whatever adds up to 2 minutes. What's a better survival crafter? Small Land, never heard of it. Ark, never played it. Minecraft, no. Or Grounded. Never played that one either.
This must be some horrible mistake.
One of those is better than Minecraft.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Alright, now we go back to Blazon Arch. I was just there.
The moon from your brow.
That is where I just was, right? Yeah. God, here, we'll just do this. You would say all three of the others? You forgot to add Planet Crafter? We're playing Planet Crafter right now. Planet Crafter is great. I like that game. That game's fun.
I think these disappearances are a blessing. It's the sun drawing the faithful out of misery.
Are you Galiv, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we're calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Carja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
Huh. Just, well, I watched somebody play Grounded. I've just never played it myself. I've never been super huge on most survival crafting games because generally they tend to lean heavily towards congratulations, you reached phase 2 of the game. Now collect 10 million of everything in the game before you can build one thing.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
I already have the part.
Wow, we could already have a deal. Quickly now, let's salve your poor conscience.
See to the girl, and it's yours. Not before.
Oh, please. On my oath, this girl will survive to see our sad future. You and I shouldn't be seen together. Go on to the slums ahead of me. I'll find you presently.
I never agreed.
You do stand out in a crowd.
Oh well, too late, I guess. You like Valheim? I think the next survival crafting game I want to play is probably I've already agreed to play it with Skid. What is it called? It's not out yet. It's in early access. Hold on, let me just look it up. It's gonna bother me. I have it on my watch list. Ah, Enshrouded. If I have an easy Thunderjaw, it will suffice. Yeah, I'm done. I probably gave him the heart from Red Maw, if I'm being honest.
Off the sun to see.
Yeah, Enshrouded looks a little better. It's much more of a hard fantasy version. Rockbreakers are fun. I did the Corrupted Zone with them yesterday. Not the twins, yes. I did the twins yesterday. Not really what I would call fun, but it's over. Noticed a bunch of my friends have been playing this recently. A bunch of my friends who I thought had played this already. They're like getting achievements and stuff, and I'm like, have you guys not played this? I could have sworn you had.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask. In case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Ugh. Did I play House Flipper? I did. I played a lot of House Flipper 1. I haven't played much House Flipper 2 yet, but I'm kind of waiting for them to release a couple of patches, maybe a DLC, and then get back into it.
Check out these wares.
Ugh, what reason
You'll
to
like what I have for sale, I
anything
promise.
that they do?
Whatever work the mercenaries are doing, at least Carja don't have to debase ourselves with it.
What playthrough is this? My second playthrough. I played this shortly after it first released on PC. So like 2 years ago, I think. And I want to play the sequel, so I figured I'd replay this. Same thing.
A proud tradition of Carja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least.
Give them time. I'm sure they miss it. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In serial success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Oh, wait, I also have the DLC, right? So, like, after I beat the main story, I've also got to come up here and do the Bannook area.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I am not. I am not, Gary. That is a lie.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see me, while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Traitor's Bounty. Guess we'll do that first. What happened to the Sun King who defeated the Mad King? He's still the Sun King in his city. We're in a completely different city right now. He's over here. He rules in Meridian, which is the capital of the Karja, and this is Sunfall, which is the capital of the Shadow Karja. Different.
The Kestrels. Ah, they want us to see this, boy.
The Outlanders
It makes
are only here to
quite
weed
an
out
impression.
traitors. So at least I'm safe.
The Shadow Karja are the people who supported the Mad King, and so after the Mad King was overthrown, they came here.
We've got to trust Bahavas. Outlanders are idiots, but perhaps they're useful idiots.
I think these disappearances are a blessing. It's the sun.
Uthid a traitor?
You bet they don't get along at all? Nope.
Horrible mistake.
That's a main plot point in the story. They do not get along at all.
It's a nice idea.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
helps when she can. Eat. But bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edaman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
Okay.
Weird disappearances? What is going on here?
Alright, where are we going? Over there. We'll get most of the way. Discovering all the save points? Probably not discovering all the save points. I mean, unless there's an achievement for it, then I might as well walk to all of them, but because they're all like pretty close to each other. I've already got like 95% of them.
3 dead trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here. These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the Green Climb.
This way. Oh, what do you bet we got to get up on that?
Foot tracks stop here. Time to climb.
No, post-apocalyptic. That's funny. There's whole, like, ruined cities. Aha. Yeah.
All right, made it. Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
Okay.
A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped.
No. I see blaze
Uthid's been gathering
canisters.
components, probably for ammo. Glenn talks. I gotta scout. Hidden. Where'd he go from here? Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
You better hunter than me.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
At what point would it stop being post-apocalyptic? I mean, never. There was an apocalypse. This happens after that, so it's always post-apocalyptic. I don't know. I guess I would say when you get industrialization back up and running, like mass production, with limited human input. So like also weapons other than spears and bows. You know, that's pretty primitive.
Felt the snow coming.
I'm gonna go ahead and loot your stuff before we talk. I want to make sure the game doesn't take us away. Alright.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
Technically, we don't call cavemen post-apocalyptic, even though technically it applies if you count the meteor that killed the dinosaurs. True, but the dinosaurs are not the same species as us. We don't generally refer to apocalypses that happen to other species as the apocalypse. Even, whatever, they would be called mass extinctions.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. The Havas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keekook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
To me! Let's take her down!
Come on, you bums!
Up to you now, men! Rally! We can still finish them! Move in! We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
Oh.
Keep up the attack! We still got another squad on the way!
Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Is Cyberpunk post-apocalyptic? No. There was no apocalypse in Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is... The genre is Cyberpunk. I want to talk to him. I want to loot these nerds.
and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
Oh, Sag. Hi. Oh, now it loots it. That's funny.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
That cereal is very apocalyptic. Oh. Come on,
Ready to
man.
die?
Look out! To your left! But my Marvels thrive on adversity. Step it up, boy!
Oh, you're very left. Alright.
You...
Get your shit.
This one's yours.
Oh, nerd. There we go.
That's the last of the Marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
I've never read Jim Butcher. No. What genre is that?
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard. Cross there and we'll have him.